Thank you for joining me in this second prayer vigil. I was awakened in the middle of the night, and I can't say invited or asked. I was ordered to please create a prayer vigil, drawing us together for a few minutes every Friday at 2 o'clock Eastern to pray. But we are praying with a very specific purpose: to make love visible. Look at the television, look at the newspaper, look at social media, look out the window, and you can see how patriarchy has made suffering visible. And the gift, if you can label it that, the goodness in seeing a man being murdered by the police, is that you can no longer look away. You have to see all the ways in which our religions, our governments, our financial systems, all of our structures make suffering so bloody visible. But now it does feel like people are taking off their veils around their eyes and feeling the call. I have to do something. I have to do something to change the world we live in and make love visible for everyone. And so my little part as a prayer artist is to invite you to join me in these prayer vigils. In this second one, we're going to enter meditation, guided meditation with the magnificent Rabbi Tirzah Firestone, called Prayer Between Contractions. If you don't know me, I'm Janet Connor. I am a prayer artist, and my job is to remember and redefine and revalue and renew what prayer really is: original prayer, forever ancient and always new. And the woman you're about to pray with is Rabbi Tirzah Firestone, a radical, feminine lover of Shekinah, the goddess, the holy. Let us begin putting our water. The water is about to hold all the energy, all the beauty, all the grace, all the tears, all the surprises in our little prayer experience. Put your water beside you, and we will drink it at the end. And now let us sit back and listen and respond to the call of the Tibetan bowl as she asks us to stop everything else we've been doing and just be here. Say, I am here. And in these few moments of prayer, entering the field of prayer, if that field of prayer is going to make any difference in your life, you have to be open. Say it. I am open. And she always invites us with 3 rings. And if you've listened to my radio show, Praying at the Speed of Love, attended any of my prayer intensives, you know that this 3rd ring has always been, I am whole. I am becoming whole. But for this prayer vigil, I was asked to change it to, I am willing to make love visible. When you say this, you're making a promise, a sacred promise. I am willing. I am. I'm scared. It's okay to say that too. But I am willing to make love visible. And the night after I was instructed to create this prayer vigil, I was awakened in the middle of the night with these words I did not understand until I said them out loud. Oh, oh, oh. This is the opening prayer for our prayer vigil all summer long. You can say it in 2 different ways. Once with the pronoun you, looking at these magnificent hundreds and thousands, probably millions of people around the world that are making love visible with their bodies on the ground and their feet, everyone, everywhere. is saying, stop. We cannot continue to live this way. And so you can say this prayer to them. May you find strength. May you find courage. But you can also change the pronoun to I. May I find strength. May I feel courage. Today, let's say it for ourselves. May I find strength. May I feel courage. May my skin crackle with the kiss of a blessing wind. Before me, hope. Behind me, sorrow. Beside me, sacred companions in this life and all lives. Above me, moonlight. Below me, earth dark. And in my womb, my womb, my womb, the seed of our one mother. May my hands caress and be caressed. May my feet dance once more a dance of joy. And always and forever may my prayers rise. I want to see them rise in the smoke. And may I breathe one breath for myself. Take that breath together with me. One breath for another, and see whose face pops in front of you. Let's take a breath for that person. One breath for another. And this last breath for life herself. Breathe in. Let's do that again. One breath for myself. One breath for another. One precious breath for life herself. And finally, one breath for myself. One breath for another. And this breath, my last breath, may it be for life herself. So it was, so it is, so it ever shall be. World without end, life without end, and love without end in truth. And now let us step into the field of prayer with Rabbi Tirzah Firestone, inviting us into a prayer between contractions.
Hello, dear friends who are joining me from all over today. I hope you can hear me clearly. I'm sitting outside on this resplendent June day and joining you in a webwork of love and prayer. I want to start with an image. The image is that the divine feminine who carries this earth and is this earth, the earth really is her body. She is in a big birthing right now. She is in a big birthing process. And we, each of us, are her cells. We, each of us, are her. We're part of her organism, everybody. As Janet said, we're all coming alive. We're coming awake. We are rising up. We are all in a birthing contraction right now because Mother Earth, of which we are her cells, is done with the old. She is done, and she is birthing the new. And so it's upon each one of us to help her birth. And what do we do for all of you who know a little bit about a living birth of a baby? Some of you may have given birth. You know that it comes very fast and strong, and then there are these moments that you get to rest and shore up and go very deep, just pulling all energies to your into your grip so that you can go the next contraction. So I would say that at this moment right now, we are breathing and praying and meditating between contractions, because these contractions are coming fast and furious right now, aren't they? We had COVID beginning in March, and now we have the uprising around the world saying enough, and we have the patriarchy and the white supremacy that is just becoming making this earth so toxic. We have to throw it off into the abyss and birth the new paradigm. So I would like you, my friends, to take a moment right now, settle into your seat, and really allow your mind and your body to come to kiss, to be in the same place at the same time. That doesn't happen so often. Usually our minds are just going all every which way. But for this next few minutes, bring your mind and your body in a perfect union so that we can concentrate ourselves and unite with one another between contractions to shore up energy and pray deeply. I want you to, if you feel comfortable, close your eyes or just turn your gaze within and call upon into your mental view right now, into your mind's eye. Please call upon a positive, well, wise, and or loving ancestor, someone who is already on the other side. It could have been could be a dear friend or a teacher, a relative, your namesake, a grandparent or parent, anyone who's on the other side who you know is empowering you to your finest, most radiant self, someone who's on your team. So take a moment to call in an ancestor of that kind right now. And if more than one ancestor appears, hallelujah, as long as they are happily deployed in the service of bringing love into full form in this earth, on this earth. So bring them to you, bring them around you, let them populate, let our ancestors populate our prayer with their intention as well, because there are so many that are pulling for us right now on the earth. And with your next breath, please join me in joining the uprising all around the world, in Kenya, in Iraq, in Germany, in South America, and in all through Latin America, and all through this great land, the United States and Canada, Turtle Island. With all of our intention and with our ancestors helping us, and with the divine power that is alive in our breath, we add power, safety and protection, health and vitality, and Godspeed to everyone who is on the streets this week marching against racism, marching against inequality, marching against police brutality, marching for justice to be birthed finally. Imagine with me that we are circumscribing every march, every protest for good. We don't have to circumscribe with love the people who are out of control, but just the ones who are righteously in the streets, who are righteously organizing, who are righteously activating and legislating and mobilizing for a new justice to be born on this earth. We circumscribe the entire earth now with our love, with our care, and say to Mother Earth, we are your cells. We are here. We will expand with you as you birth the new. We will contract with you to release and reject the old, hateful paradigm. We are yours. We are yourselves. We are your servants. And with you, we will birth the new paradigm. See a golden aura encircling Mother Earth, Gaia, the living body of the Divine Mother, a golden aura shining and brilliant, hopeful, and blessing all of her creatures. See her breathing as you breathe. Feel her breathing as you yourself are breathed by her. With all of our hearts, with all of our minds, with the vital force that's in our bodies, we say yes to a new birth, to bringing love into action, to bringing love into our streets, into our fields, into our homes, into our towns. We are here to activate justice. There may be other contractions, my friends. There may be many more contractions coming. But we are together. We stand firmly together. We're a webwork deployed by her, endowed with her love. She needs us as we need her. And so we breathe and shore up, pray deeply, and meditate between contractions, keeping ourselves safe, healthy, strong, vivacious, and connected to one another. In the light of her golden aura, in the light of our hearts, connected to her and one another, we say, Amen, so may it be.
Oh, so beautiful. What a magnificent concept. I can feel the contractions. As we drink our water now, because the water holds the prayers, the images. As you drink this water, you're actually taking into your body at the cellular and cellular level the vitality of those prayers. Drink your water. And as we say goodbye, Tirzah, could you send us off with just a short blessing in Hebrew?
The word that comes is l'chaim, to life. May new life prevail. May a new way of living prevail. And may this water and the waters of this earth and the waters in our bodies be blessed. L'chaim to
L'chaim. L'chaim. To life. Bless you.